Right, I'm in the middle of trespassing. Okay. Instantly into combat. Very good. We're doing good. I get started early.
I'll go see what's... Bloody hell!
Oh, my neck. There it is. Fetching cloth. All down there. Okay, very good. Right, we came back here. We were trying to find the key. We found a note with coordinates to get us a key. We got that key. And it's not the key that I was actually after. We opened up a different area and we got some items. So that's all well and good. But there is a room within this castle that requires a key. And I have no idea where to get it from. We were, yeah, just pretty much bullying these guys last time. Now that I've got a little bit more accustomed to combat. I mean, we have rifles and the like, but I'll be honest, unless we can get some good upgrades to them, we're going to be bow and arrow all the way. It's really good. Infinitely better than the guns that we have found. Yeah, Mother Jago asked me to find a book which was taken by the druids to the cast in Casterfell Woods. So we're in the main area of the castle, couldn't find it. We went into a secret underground area, also couldn't find it. We did, however, get ourselves this battery, which we should be able to put in wherever it is in the area. It's a place where we can put it in. So we might head off through that, because, yeah, I really don't know where this key is. I think we need to go through Wyndham Village. Get to that. Or is it this? I don't think it was in Casterfell Woods. The tunnels where we came in. Let's head back over that way. Have a look at the quests. Voices. I've contracted some kind of a strange infection as it took hold, began to hear voices in my head. Recipe for Mother Jago's tonic in the castle. Recipe for it has been taken by the druid. She told me I couldn't find it. Jesus! Trying to read. Where'd he even come from? Wow, I'm trying to read. You see what I mean about the bow and arrows? I need to find a recipe to make arrows. They're really good. I guess we need to make sure we're hidden. Bandages really don't do a huge amount of healing. There we go. Yeah, there are options in the pause menu regarding well, pausing while you're doing stuff. So you can turn that off if it's something that you don't want. I'll leave it on. It's like having full souls on Fallout. Can I just go and kill Mother Jago? Is that something we can do? Spare batteries at the dam. The interchange needs atomic power. If there's some spare batteries over at the dam that we might be able to get our hands on. Is that what this is? Is this the dam? Casterfell Dam. Well, I want to say we cut through there and we didn't really get anything, so let's head back that way. I'm sure we'll have to come back to this to find the recipe, and it's going to be somewhere real obvious. But we had a look around several times yesterday. Let me put back into the castle ruins so I have one last look. Now I don't know if respawn inside is going to be as quick as what it has been outside. Let's see. Seems empty. I was looking online. People there were some complaints for the respawning. Like, if I go back outside now, I'm pretty sure everyone will have respawned. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. A tea. Welcome to everyone tuning in, by the way. Howdy. Oh, they do respawn in here. Okay, very good. Oh, damn. I haven't said howdy. So far, I'm like 90% enjoying it. 10% with a little jank. Probably pick more. I should basically just made a hand sandwich. Yeah, I've got very minor complaints. Nothing that's like enough to make me stop playing. But a couple of things that I think maybe with a patch. Have they really all just respawned? Okay, so the respawning is one of the things I'm not thrilled about. The enemy AI needs some big work.
Oh, I'm hurt bad. Watch out, you're bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
What?
No anymore. So the AI is like either incredibly dumb or incredibly smart. All my arrows. For the most part, I'm just going to end up eating as we go along. I don't have to clear this place out again. Again, I don't necessarily need a little icon on a map that shows me exactly where a thing is. But I would say that we thoroughly searched this area last time. It's an incredibly dark area. Also, the skybox really needs work. Like, when we look out of the window inside here, like, it just looks like a JPEG. It's not so much, maybe I explained it wrong. It's not so much them spotting me straight away that I have an issue with, because I think that's actually more realistic. It was there's a bug, I believe, where if we are spotted and we are aggroed and then we die and then I reload, that aggro carries over for some strange reason. And they almost instantly know where you are when you reload. It's just foggy outside. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a low quality skybox, is what it is. When the inside is so incredibly crisp and detailed, it just makes it stand out a little bit more. Ah, we have a door here that's barred from the other side. Did we spot this last time? The other side. Well, now I feel like there's going to be a way to get into, what is that? Maybe from below. Just usual British weather. Yeah, it looks like a low quality JPEG when I look out my window here as well. Let me see right under that, because I don't think I spotted that barred door before. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is like tip-top quality. I think there were that many. Right, the barred door's up there. But yeah, the key is over here. And there's any other way to get into it. I honestly figured it was going to be on him or on here. But no, the table just seems to have food of different quality. Glenn's here, howdy. How's that unfold? So far, so good, Glenn. A couple of minor issues, but overall it's been okay. I mean, my house full, I'm just wasting that. Can we read this? Yeah, we read that. Yeah, get in the bucket. Hey, thank you very much, Glenn, for continued support. Here it is. And that just goes back to the main door, yeah. I'm gonna have to guess that we get the key somewhere else. We have to come back here, because that is really just everywhere explored. So yeah, I think we'll probably go back to the dam and try and get our hands on some more of those batteries. I was actually just looking to see if there was any sort of crawl space or anything that we could crawl into. Yeah, room up there's barred, so like it may just be somewhere that you can't get into at all. No worries, Glenn. I can have a look. Oh, that's got to be the way. Ah, yes, this wooden door. It's half broken anyway. Right, we're out of here. Any way to get into it? Check these. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's been like a stream and a half where we're still in this castle. Oh yeah, this bit. And then that's like going to be the opposite to the barred area. I'm going to assume that once we get into there and we go through whatever sequence of rooms there are, it will lead us out to either the barred room over there or through this bit here, and that's how we'll probably get out. So I think I found the exits. No way you can just bash or burn it. No, I don't think so. I think it's got one of those video game logic barriers on it. I don't think the download was too bad compared to some other games, but you've got a slower connection, it might be worth picking that on. You're gonna get attacked straight away now. Yeah, this being on Game Pass is great, Glenn. I'm looking for any movement. Because from here, we are going to be heading back north, probably retreading the steps that we took last time when fully explore the dam. Ambient music noise. There was no ambient music or noise in the castle. There's stuff when we're outside, so I'll probably be hearing more of that. I did look online after the last stream. Apparently there's a bug that kills music at certain points, so if that happens, I'll just reload. Yeah, for whatever reason, none in the castle. Honestly, Bishop, I could think about destroying that door and it'll destroy it. It's that destroyed already. Bolt. Any more arrows? Well, to try and get out of this place without getting spotted, but it's not going to happen. Three of them there. And the way I need to go. I'm just completely backtracking. I mean, I could shimmy down here. I don't think it would be too bad. Worst part about it is probably the janky anime. Janky animation. Oh my god. Ankles.
Hey, you're out of bounds here.
Instantly spotted.
You will be more use dead.
Instantly spotted.
You bugger.
Jesus.
I think they're retreating. Come on, you lot. Oh, God. Oh, you little... Come off it. You're fine, pal.
Don't worry about it.
You will be more use dead. Murderer. I'll kill you.
Oh, I'm out of arrows. I'll kill you. Everyone know where I am? Y'all got any arrows? I would very much like to find the craft arrow recipe today. Oh, the game itself, Glenn, looks great. It's really crisp. Good details, especially when you get into like big dense forest areas. I'll take that. Arrow I missed. The reclaiming of arrows is a fantastic little feature. So far, the sneak mechanic is you can hide in tall grass a little bit. Enemies will spot you real easy, like. I get my ass handed to me last couple of streams because I've been used to, obviously, it's certainly not Fallout or Skyrim-esque in terms of combat. You've actually got to not go charging in. And I guess having played it, I'd say it probably draws a little inspiration from Kingdom Come. Like, just put a little sprinkle of Kingdom Come's combat onto Fallout or Skyrim. You know, the archery anyway, not the melee combat. But arrows. Be good. Now, there was a ladder around here, was there not? Why do I remember there being a ladder here? At the wall? Here it is. Yeah, I think a bow and arrow all the way. The guns I'm not too thrilled on so far, unless we can find some upgrades. The melee combat, nah. Kinda don't feel it does enough damage. I'm hacking and slashing. And then, with there being no, like, quick dodge or block for melee, you kind of just stood there taking it. those things. A few hours in combat isn't hard exactly, but you absolutely will get one shot by some opponents. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly like that leak. So howdy. My mistake was rolling in and thinking it was like, gonna be like Fallout. I say there's treasure nearby, but there's also enemies. On a toilet? Yeah, my aim with a gun is terrible. With the bow and arrow, I'm hitting more than I'm missing. Bullets and arrows should hit a hell of a lot. So from what I can tell, from what I've played, it's really very much a headshot game. 2 or 3 shots in the body. Headshot's pretty much guaranteed one hit. You're done. Cave? Well, not really, but there we go. Rifle ammo, rocks. Off. I know there was a storage thing in one location, but I haven't really found any more of those, and inventory is like tiny. So I think inventory might be a little bit of an issue. He says he's carrying a ridiculous amount of stuff. No block bot. Yeah, it makes melee... Oh god. Melee combat kind of hard.
Eyes open. Something's out there.
Eyes open. Oh, him in the face. Okay. Did I get him in the eye? Mutated plant things. If the archery was like this in Skyrim, I'd be more inclined to actually, you know, to do it.
What the?
It certainly doesn't have the Kingdom Come deliverance, like, where you pull back and you start just doing that because you're getting strained. Those arrows. Eat that quickly. But yeah, as soon as I started meleeing and there was no block, Glenn, I'm so used to just being able to right click to just hold my weapon up and block. You just stand there and take the hits. I don't know where that one was being aimed. Okay, I may have attracted one too many of them. No hiding. Time to run. Time to run in zigzag so they can't hit me with a bow and arrow. Open worldness wise, yeah, it seems pretty open world. I can just go wherever. It's just like several different mini zones that we transfer between. But I think I can go to wherever, whenever, maybe. Instead of blocking, you throw the melee. I assume with enough thrown, what would be the best option? I guess you pick up enough of them that... Like, I pick up a sword, I'm like, I need that sword, I'm not throwing it. But there's enough melee weapons around that, yeah, okay, maybe that's a valid tactic. I just think it's kind of dumb that you can't block. Surely, like, blocking when someone is attacking you is one of the most primitive defense mechanisms.
You think you can hide? Bob, stay looking at me.
Didn't quite get the headshot there. less arrows I use, the better. Can I eat 400 wheels of cheese to heal? Not with this amount of inventory slots, I can't. It's mainly been bread and spam. Okay, I ended up with more arrows than what I used. Bread, spam, what else have we been eating? There's probably cheese. The closest you get to the block is the kick to knock them back. There is this we found, but it's not really blocking. Now, did I need to go in there? Or is that through there? Need to be down here. Stealthy. Right, we've got one fellow walking across there, one fellow down here, one over there. What the hell is going on? Like a tree clipping through the floor. What is this? Like I said, there's a couple of little problems here and there. Nothing that's bad enough to stop the game. You know, if they were really bad, I just wouldn't play. But the rest of it's enjoyable enough that, yeah, I want to play more. And little things like the blocking. Probably stick a mod on for something like that. And then stuff like the aggro carrying over save files. I'm sure that's probably a bug that's going to get a patch. But yeah, I like the fact that you have to actively think about which combat you want to initialize and which one's probably going to be best to just sneak away. What I'm doing right now. Modern's here, howdy. Is yeah, we've got like what, 4 here, 5, possibly more. They're walking away. Give them a moment. Trading can be a pain since there's no money, it's all barter. See, I've only done it like what? We traded twice. I kind of like the barter system. I like the fact that we're not going around and finding like
Your intentions are unclear.
intentions.
Come out so I can see you.
Not safe yet. Best alert.
But there's not like brick bong pound coins currency. Climbing up there. Hey, thank you very much, Josie, for sub, which. I can't remember if we went into the dam or we just cut through it. Areas like those are great. Right, I think for the most part we're away from druids enough that I don't need to be crouching all the time. Go near the phone box and see if it has any update. Okay, there is a fella there.
An old lady in the woods who claims to be wise and benign. You trust too easily. She walks dark paths. I cannot always see her.
Okay. What do you know of Mother Jago?
Do not trust Mother Jago. Mother Jago is compromised.
Okay, well, I don't know if to trust the spooky voice on the phone. Mother Jago is compromised. It says. Big old padlock on there. Second fella. I'm being quiet because I'm sneaking. I know it doesn't work. It's not that way inclined. I'm extra quiet on the microphones because I'm sneaking. YouTube chat's like 30 seconds behind. Yeah, I was having some issues when I was setting up the stream today, so it might be something to do with that. It's fine. It happens every now and then. But if I miss anyone's comments, it's because of that. So I'm not ignoring you. You know, most of you anyway. Where's that second fella gone? Right, probably don't go near that. Dead fella down there. Right, let's go and investigate that. Climbing down ledges seems to be one of my big issues here. Send aid that low hall and second. We got a new lead. Whoever finds this note, please send aid to Datlow Hall. Lady Charity is gravely ill. For the last few months, ever since the explosions, she's been getting worse and worse. Needs medical attention, and poor Lady Prudence can hardly be expected to care for her alone. On return to Datlow in good conscience, not without securing aid. Showed those bloody scientists nothing but hospitality, and not one of them have come back to check on us. If you're reading this, remember our kindness and send help. Held map. To a manor in Casterfell Woods called Datlow Hall. Maybe in Leeds. I don't know if anything's gonna help me with, like, I'm not gonna be rushing what is the main mission. I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of whatever we come across. Side missions, main missions, exploring. I just assume Skull can't read. The only thing I can read is comments that say, I just assume Skull can't read. The rest of it, it could be in a completely different language for all I know. I get in here. So skill tree. There is... there are skill books that we find to unlock the ones that are marked out. And then you find... I can't remember what these are called. These things. And then you use them to unlock. I only have one at the moment, so... I can't really unlock anything. Got a couple of things. What have I unlocked? Disarm traps we got. Draw speed I got. The little, they're like little scout badges. We've got them stitched on our sleeve. We haven't found any mines yet. Oh god. The giant enemy thistle. Okay, well that's a new one. It's not like those other plants that we found. Over here. The giant enemy thistle. Color up the top of here where we're showing. Is that the equivalent of a mine? Like a plant mine. I mean, I have hay fever, so it's probably going to be deadly. And before we go any further, let us consume bread. Right, I can't climb back up that way. And I now need to go past this giant enemy thistle, so I may have to run. I'm also going to throw a save, because we haven't saved in a while. Nice shot. Give me back my arrows. I wonder if it's a 50-50 chance as to whether the arrow breaks or not. We'll turn it into a nice tea. I do like the idea of like mutated plants that are somewhat sentient as an enemy type. I wonder if I improve my gardening skill, I can take them down more efficiently. You reckon spores or like thorns? Let's attack. Got a stairwell over there. I'm gonna head for that. That's what she said, Glenn. Let me just check this little room over here and then we'll go upstairs. No, I didn't want to dig there. I'm trying to aim. Right click for aim. It's not letting me aim. Is it because I'm crouched? It is because I am crouched. We're going to be inside that. Did we do this before? Okay, it's going to be inside that, so I guess we need to switch the power off before we can do that. I think we may have actually come through this way. Although I don't remember those, so maybe not. I'd hazard to guess it could probably, like, sense. You know, its roots can probably sense. Oh, wait, we did this. Oh, we did this bit, didn't we? We got started pulling this lever to change the substation thing, and I didn't really do anything with it. with it. I think I may have turned that off now. Yeah, I pulled that a few times, and then I don't know if we got attacked. Or I just forgot and got bored. Does that mean we can fully go in here now? Is there going to be one of these in all three of them, do you reckon? Chemicals and pistol ammo. Okay. Back into this we go. Alright, so the one... That's technically to the left. That one over there, because the map's backwards. No, we definitely came through this before. I think we just got distracted. Oh my. Station fence is live. I'm gonna get this fixed before I left for my holiday. Can you have a look? Main breaker levers in the control room. Watch out though, faults causing a short. Everything inside the substation fence is live. Make sure you isolate the lot, or you'll end up smoked as a kipper. Wait. Hey, well there's the battery. Oh wow. I thought we were going to be inside. Okay, lead resolved. Do I maybe want to grab the backpack? Skeleton. That's 2 batteries we have now. I can't remember for the life of me how many batteries we need to open up that array thing. But 2 feels like a good enough number to head back and put them in. I can remember where to go for that. Let me go and check this last one though, because there's no point doing 2 out of 3. I'm just checking here as well in case we missed anything last time we were here. Like a little rifle ammo. We'll take that. That's all fine. Alright, let's go and check that last one. Which is this one over here. Pop that away, actually, just running around with it. I get startled. Is this going to be one with nothing in it? Just the other two. This one's just here to waste my time. Remember that? We checked it before. I don't want to go near it, but I think it's going to, like, swing at me. You know, like a mace. That was over there. Like, they will spot me from there. Like I say, it's realistic. It's not something I'm used to. If this was Skyrim, I'd be 100% stealth right here. Little patrol, whereas they turn around, I'm spotted. Just stay here and listen to the rushing water. Alright, I think they've gone. Anything of use in here? Is a trap. I like how you practically get the supplies back for that. Take it nice and slow. Certainly not one that you can rush, that's for sure. Vaults. Damn storeroom key. Okay, well, we need to find a damn storeroom then. Maybe more batteries. Right, they're all the way over there, that's fine. Maybe it's just downstairs. Maybe not. This is already open. Damn storeroom. Oh, what a nothing. Check the other building. Maybe that thing over there. Did we check that building? Thoroughly investigates. Damn. Oh, load of nothing. Right, let's try and find a storeroom then. Can't remember if we checked that building. Probably that building. Also, look at this little thing. That'd be great. Alright, so that building was covered. Storeroom, there we go. That was a good one. I'm gonna have a bit of closing the door behind me. Potatoes. Yeah, gotta store potatoes in your damn storeroom. There it is a training stimulant. More of those we can find, the better. Then some generic crafting supplies. And then that just opens that. Okay, so it's there for the training stimulant. A few more of those before we put one into a perk. Right, well, let's continue to head back then. I think if we stick to this main road, all the way back this way, I think I'm just going to be retracing my steps. What was that? Datlow Hall grounds, that was what was mentioned. Going nearby to that, it's kind of almost back where we were earlier. Guards at the gates. Guards actually at the building, wow. This fella, we'll try and be sneaky and just go past him. So I know it's like we're getting skills by finding those items. We're not getting any experience or anything like that just for killing enemies. So usually here I'd go in blasting because I know I'll be coming out with it with a couple hundred experience. Here all I'm going to be doing is wasting my arrows. Buck's not ringing. But yeah, I'll just try and conserve them a little bit. I'll use them if I need to, but I'm not gonna let them know where I am. Yep, this seems super safe. I mean, the autosave is pretty generous, making sure to save myself as well every now and then. I'll check it right now, but I do wonder if in the upgrade option where I want to disarm traps, if there's one where I can set them. So we'll hide over here, check on map. Skills. Where is it? What have we got here? Trap. Maybe over here. We have 2. Increases the stagger duration when enemies are kicked. I haven't really been doing. I'm going to try and actively kick more. If I stop kicking more, I'll do that. Same with the weapon throwing. How do you level? It's not so much levels as opposed to skills. You find craft books and then you find these stimulants to use them. To get points. Just a premise. You wake up in a room and you need to find out what's happened. I think I've lost my memory. Something. There was some kind of scientific experiment. Guess we've got no space for that. Nice little Molotov. Very good, free Molotov. I could kind of use a trader, to be honest. I have like these combat stims and resistant stuff. I've really been using it. Really in a scenario where I've had chance to. When I'm in combat and I just default to shoot. Yeah, pretty much wake up on a cart. It's so you're finally awake, but in a British accent. Jen say howdy. Dirge as well, howdy. Howdy, Levi. Herbs. Yeah, just scroll through the nettles, it's fine. Backpack full. There's got to be an upgrade to the backpack. This can't be it. Burning for space. Oh, we're back to Mother Jago.
A pleasure to see you again, dear.
I haven't found that book. Honestly, I'm feeling quite lost around here.
Still getting the hang of these woods, eh? Well, maybe I can help you with that. Like the rest of the zone, we've got our share of outlaws and things that bite and sting if you get too close. Then there are the druids, the mask wearers, out in the thickest part of the woods. They've set up a little camp there in the ruins of the old castle.
Ah, yes, she sent me there.
Yeah, what they call the voice in the soil. And, well, worship it, I suppose you'd say.
Voice in the soil, what is that?
The soil speaks to those who listen. It has spoken louder since all the ructions over at that atom factory the scientists built. Ah, those fools did something. The voice is upset because of it. That's what the druids say. You understand.
You live all the way out here.
Oh,
Right,
I
and
used
then
to
we're
live in
Walter.
the village. That was until the soldiers moved in and started playing silly beggars. I left before they could chuck me in that jail of theirs. Made this my home soon after. But I like it here. You're closer to the earth in this place. Never felt any great urge to go back to Wyndham.
Like to trade. I desperately need to clear out some of my inventory. So yeah, the trading works in a barter system. So scale over there. We're gonna get. She got anything useful? Probably ammo, maybe a little food. She has spores. I don't know what they do. Kinda. Don't really have anything I need. I don't have anything I need. I mean, can't go wrong buying ammo, right? To be fair, like, yours burn and gives a burn resistance. I've already got one. Yours poison. I've seen more poison-based stuff, so no worries, Glenn. I didn't change it 1 millimeter. D. Spores. Doesn't even tell me what they do. Yeah, I'm not buying some random spores. Get out of here. Way too heavily in my favor. Well, now it's massively in my favor. What about... Now, what have we got here? High damage, fast attack causes bleed. High damage, fast attack causes bleed. No point having 2 of them. High damage, slow attack speed. Let's get rid of that. And... let's get rid of the knife. I'll stick with the broken sword that we found. I feel like that's going to be more of a... unique, but you know what I mean. One time. And a poison thing. Is that going to level that out? That's perfect. Trade too heavily in my favor. What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? There we go. 1 shotgun shell back. Yeah, I kind of like that.
And we're both happy. Take care, won't you?
So apparently we can't trust Mother Jago. Mother Jago asked me to find a book which was taken by the druids to the cast and Castafell Woods. You reckon we could just, you know, Well, that's made a hostile. I didn't even mean to punch. Yeah, do you reckon we can just... let me check. Scientific purposes. Because the voice on the phone said don't trust, so... Mother Jago is dead. Oh god, we have. Mother Jago, the herbalist who lived in the old mine in Casterfell Woods, is dead. We could just take everything that she everything that she has. I don't know if that was the best thing to do. Very special recipe. What is this? Newly found. Dearest Mother Jago, I cannot thank you enough for your recipe. The tonic it brewed has freed my mind to hear the voices without the pain that they bring the flesh. I want to hear them more clearly now, as you said I would, and the priestess has allowed me inside the castle. This is a very special recipe. I will treasure it for the eternity that soil will bring us. Harriet. Very good. Andy's here, howdy. Listen, if I pick up the phone, Andy, I trust every single word that is said to me, especially when someone says that there is some lottery winnings in Nigeria that I need to claim. I just need to give them the wacky digits on my credit card. It's never wait a minute. I mean, I'd love all this stuff, but I can't carry it all. Let me use the T. I'm not reloading. It didn't say like game over or anything like that, so I think we very much could do that. How are we doing, Andy? Mother Jago's sickle. That'd be like a custom melee weapon. Fast attack, average damage. Average damage, fast attack, causes bleed. Well, it's garbage then. Compared to what I have already. It's garbage. What's my phone number? It's 01762 420 69. And before that's actually someone's number. This leads to a train track. I kind of feel bad that I just killed her, but, you know. I'm sure I'll forget about it in about a minute. That's probably going to come to bite me in the ass later on. Me through. But he's here. Crap. Kato will just eat. First aid kit, we'll take that. I don't see the point of leaving food like that when I'm not really going to come back here. I might as well just eat it. Crafting then. Can we make anything? Cloth. We can make the poison salve. Herbs. I believe you can kill most NPCs, if not all. Well, no witness run it is then. I mean, I'll be honest, I was just interested to see what happened. If it was just like... she falls down, crouched, and then just gets back up after 5 seconds. Doesn't bat an eyelid. Was that the bunker place that we found? Remote bunker. We're doing something. That's... I believe it was this. Joyce wants the interchange powered. Joyce has been trying to get a message out from her bunker, but she doesn't have the technology to get through the interference field. She's hinted that if the interchange was powered up, she could use systems inside to send a message. Well, we have 2 more batteries now. Data store Charlie is offline, central processor is offline. That to me says I only need 2 batteries. So yeah, we'll head back to the interchange. If I can remember why we're going for that. I think we need to go through Wyndham Village. Was it in Slattendale? I generally can't remember where the interchange is. This obviously shows me the interchange. I feel like it was over here. There it is. Okay, yeah, we need to go to the Wyndham Village then. So, all of the way south from where we are now. Put that away for the time being. We got fellas. Druids again. There's the wasp nests over there as well. Now I wonder if I stealth melee.
The Trinity is one head
With the
has
second one
3
here.
faces.
And the other one not turn around, please.
Time to bleed. Come on.
I'm hurt. Thank you. There we go. Get away from the bees. Can I get close enough to loot? Me, the arrows. Well, I mean, we were struggling. We were trying to find the key to get into the back room of that castle to get the book for Mother Jago. I guess I don't need to worry about that anymore. So that quest is now done. Through the tunnel. I remember we ran through the tunnel. Is there any other way around it? Because it's full of ghouls. Just go for a little swim. I'm gonna hazard a guess that we can't swim. That looks kind of ominous. I mean, I know what's in it. Can't get all the way. Save. We did it the other way. Done. Yeah, it's done. That's how I complete quests, Andy. You know, like when you're at work and your boss tells you to file the reports. Run. No. No. Just mega infected. Yeah, I don't think they come out at all. I don't actually think that helps with infection. I think that's poison. I think it's a separate thing, but I'll take it anyway. Are they druids this close to the village, or is that just like a security patrol? Because they kind of look just like a security patrol. Yeah, protocol soldier. Okay, well, I don't want to mess around with them. Oh, they do come out? I thought they just stayed in, like, darkness. Okay. Right, golem energy there. Oh, they don't have any eyes? They kind of look like Fulmer a little bit. Just my arrows back. Barrel. Never found a refinery down my life. I was trying to think of an example, and nothing was happening. No neurons were firing in my brain at all. So, you know, an average day of the week. We did that. Or at least we looked at it. Straight to the village. Never found a report in retail in my life. Yeah, but have you sat through the computer-based health and safety stuff with checkbox answers, Andy? That take 50 hours to load between pages? Also known as time for some extra break time.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
Keep the peace, Civvy.
Keep the peace. I don't feel like I should take that shotgun ammo. There's no, like, it'll be stolen tag or anything like that, but right in front of the guard. Okay, so we were cutting through here. Where was your entrance? This way? Slatendale. Have I really got to go all the way around? Unskippable videos. God. Don't miss that. The software that our stuff worked on, Andy, was terrible. It would often freeze. Which would mean that you'd have to restart the whole thing again. So what would be usually sort of 15 minutes off the shop floor, sometimes I could milk it to like an hour.
It's a wonder we haven't all gone.
I mean, I say milk it was the thing. I wasn't actually robot fella up there. Robot. And we'll stick to the main road.
State of this place. Leave them all
State of this place. I wonder if the devs, like... I would imagine they probably visited several villages.
again. But despite warnings, certain among you are still pursuing prohibited activities. To wit, certain barbaric pagan practices. Now, in normal times, I'm sure your local folklore and beliefs might all seem very quaint and harmless. But these are not normal times. This area is under martial law, and I will not tolerate your casual heresies. The next person we catch flouting this ban will be lucky if they just end up in internment. I would remind you that the protocol is here for a reason. It is here to be obeyed. Dismissed. Well, new face.
Oh, speak to this fella.
Keep your nose clean.
Your nose clean.
Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too.
I'm gonna pick up a quest on the way, why
Where have
not?
you come from?
I'm not sure, I don't remember much before today.
Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people. In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble follows you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you.
Balls?
Perhaps we can continue this little chat in the village hall.
Very well, lead the way.
Very good. Follow me.
Captain Sims wants to meet me in the village
You
hall.
might have caught some of my speech. I'm afraid the villagers often require our rules to be drummed into them. Most stay in line.
Never get some question.
Some find themselves inclined towards forbidden pagan practices. The sooner we stamp out such sentiments, the better.
Oh, I hope it gives me a quest to kill Mother Jago. And that bad boy straight in.
Tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Wow. More. Oh, I can only do it the once. I can only pour one cup of tea to drink. Nice animation there, very good. Andy, I've not spotted any iron brew already. It just disappeared. It just disappears. Teleports through. Good.
I don't know why the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
Just walk in, hit Cornish pasty, speak to the captain, leave. Take down? Why, you could probably go for a full no witness run.
You're here. It's time we got down to brass tacks, wouldn't you say? I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information.
Perhaps, what do you want to know?
I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside.
We were just there. Not sure I can help with that.
Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside?
I guess that makes sense,
What do
Andy.
you know?
My memories are gone. I don't know where I came from. I wish I knew how to get out of here, same as you.
Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing
Take
to
down.
share.
I'm the captain
We
now.
prison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have Protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Balls?
What sort of ways? Oh,
The
God.
civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good, I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker.
I just went and had some tea there. Very good.
In, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Okay. You know of a place called the Interchange?
That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it.
Oh, I'm going to be going there in a
Whatever
minute.
evil
So.
the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot.
At the end, the entire cup of tea in one mouthful. Wow.
Do as you're told, right?
Okay, very good. I'm just looking around at some of the detailing.
I just want to buy something for once.
What it said about progress and innovation. Immerse yourself in the captivating world of nuclear power and witness the astounding advancements taking place right here in the United Kingdom. Wow, detailing. Burn salve recipe. I'll be taking that. Nip this in the bud. We need to deal with June at the tea room. She's smart, keeps her secrets well buried, but there's a stench of corruption about her. She's got history that she's not telling us, I'm sure of it. Best to nip this in the bud. If asked, it's standard sterilization protocol, and we've taken June to the detention facility. Don't let anyone inside the tea room once you've sterilized it. Bring anything you find of hers back here. Ammo. June's lockbox. Requires June's key. Don't mind me just taking stuff. Just have a look around, don't worry about it. Out the way we came. Evening. Take a dun.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you
Oh,
or
that's the
any of
hardware
your
stuff.
friends
Where is the bakery? I figure we'll do this while we're here.
Civilized. No troublemakers.
Rations, fresh bread. There's bread everywhere.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again.
Shame we can't do that again.
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do.
Oh, I don't work for the soldiers, don't worry.
Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did. It's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something.
That's not what the subtitle says. Why are you so worried about the soldiers?
Oh, well, They get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't.
If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. You can trust me. Literally just met him.
My, well, that's good to know. But I can hardly trust a stranger, can I? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like to trade. Bread cake. Pasty. Yeah, I don't really want any of that. Just have all these weapons. I'm like, we could trade these off and I'll get like 500 caps for these. Lawful.
I know.
I mean, I don't really think we should say I've been asked to investigate. I mean, maybe we do that and say we don't actually care.
Did you want something?
Let's try that. Try lawful. Captain Sims wanted me to check on you.
He did he? So you've sided with the protocol, eh? Bloody soldiers, always digging around trying to find your secrets.
There better be an option here to say that I haven't sided
out
with.
of me.
No, now she just thinks I'm with the protocol. Okay, very good. I figured we could say he's asked me to do that, but I don't actually care. Tell me secrets. Right, let's have a look around the back of the bakery. If there's a way of sneaking in or something like that. Bakery locked. Requires unknown key. Well, I'd imagine it's the bakery key, but, you know. Robot's pretty cool. Can I just like search the place? Yeah, don't mind me. Well, that sounded kind of suspicious. What's the point of having a secret back door here that we need a special key to get in if I can just walk past her? I wonder if maybe this is going to be like her husband's corrupted. Get that room in a minute. Look after the bakery. Yeah, she's just let me go in. I kind of feel like probably shouldn't be able to come up here. Iris, of course, I can look after the bakery for a spell. I'll bring some broth over for your fella too. Hearty meal is always the best medicine. Come by the garage in the morning, I can collect the keys from you. I don't dare ask what you have to do in Casterfell, just make sure the soldiers don't spot you. And a key to get into the room. A decanter of brandy. Laundry on the couch, not folded and put away. Truly, this is the greatest game. I'm gonna eat this fella's dinner. Why is it bakery bedroom key? I'd imagine she probably has that on a person. Can I, like, pickpocket it in this? I don't know why we can hear it so loud here. Take down. Red ovens. I feel like take down might be a little harsh. I'm the baker now. Jesus, that feels like extra extra brutal. Why? I'm the baker now. I'm probably gonna need a weapon. Can I speak to him? One additional untracked. Please resolve. Nope, he just attacked. Wow. Got one of those bulletproof faces. Take the whiskey. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got something really important here. We got. Is there a photo mode in this? There is. Enable camera control. Let me have a look. Oh, I've got to rate the game a 2 out of 10 now. Toilet paper's on backwards. Why do game devs keep doing this? Release first. Jesus. I've got to burn the whole house down. Consumables manual. Hey, free no skills. That's pretty good. Have a look at those in a minute. I think there's anything else to grab in here. Make sure to put the weapon away before we go back out. Missed anything? Second episode of Midsummer Murders here. Don't mind me, robots. Have a little casual murder.
That your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it.
I'd love it if he goes ballistic. What we've just done.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
I have something to report.
Yes, what is it?
Iris was hiding her infected husband. I've dealt with him.
Infected? You mean to say contaminated by that vile blue muck? And she would keep him hidden and endanger the whole village?
She's dead.
Good Lord. A grisly situation. Thank you for dealing with it. Who knows what damage he might have caused had he escaped. Now do you see why this place is under military discipline?
I mean, now I can't get a discount on my Gregs.
I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village. You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me. It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads.
Yeah, that was the name of the quest. Protocol keeps the peace in the village. I'm happy to help. All right, to tell you about the situation. I've helped you now. Protocol with me. It felt right to tell you about the situation.
It can be tricky to tell right from wrong out here, but you seem to have the right spirit. Your assistance is appreciated. I shan't forget it. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you access to our camp at Skethermore.
Hey, that's pretty good.
With us on the same side, if a chance for leaving this zone comes, I can promise you a good chance of seeing the outside.
I wonder if we could go the other way and like help her get it cured or something.
You're in a perfect position to help me with a delicate matter.
Balls.
If you can offer me an escape, then I'll help you. Perhaps, what is this matter you need me for?
We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the research site. She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More fool her. Dr. Garrow is dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough to believe herself a magnitude cleverer yet. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol.
Very good. You want me to interrogate her? Am I the baddie now?
Ideally not. She's a willful one, our Dr. Garrow, and responds badly to demands. Show some finesse, if you can. Be friendly, helpful. Shower her with blandishments. Whatever you need to get her to talk. When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machinery we've commandeered. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome. It was an hour before we found her, trying to get access to one of the old barred bunkers. Who knows what damage she might have caused had she found a way inside. She left us no choice but to take her into custody, isolated in solitary confinement, where she can't play her tricks. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused the gun turrets to shut off. I don't believe in such nonsense as magic, but when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio. And now I don't know what to think. So you see, I need to know how she did it. What trick she uses to disable our machines.
Alright, but I can't promise she'll talk to me either.
I trust you'll do your best. Our arrangement will depend on your success, naturally. Here, this pass will give you free passage throughout the Skethamore camp. The soldiers on guard will allow you into the prison section, too. All the way to Garrow's cell. Learn what you can and return here. Be sure to report to me in person. But be warned, one hint of betrayal, and that pass will not save you. I hope I make myself clear.
Okay, very good. I don't know if I'm going to be, like, going 100% protocol. I don't know what the different factions and stuff, but we'll help out. He seems like a spiffing fellow. Alright, we'll get to that. Just sidetracked with a little bakery murder there. Don't worry about that. Continue on back down this way now. Interchange. Rumored location. But didn't we know that the interchange was here? Can we get into the interchange from this side as well? Oh, okay, I might be able to get into it from here then. That's not too bad.
Big metal bugger. I could have it. I could.
Steady on, George. It's got guns on it, you know.
Stop pinning it out like it owns the place.
Aye, but the robbers are proper frit of them robots. They won't try the luck here while we've got that.
You what? Roberts are frit of them Roberts. Unholy robbers. You're not making any sense there, Michael.
You've had enough. Don't know what Alf's putting in his beer these days, but it's got a proper kick. Anyway, you stay away from them machine men, all right? They won't bother you if you don't bother them.
Blood drunkards. What are we doing over here? Is this trader? What's going on here?
Just when the music was getting good.
Watch yourself, Civvy.
What is this? Trader? Take down. We're gonna have to do a run at some point where we like stealthily take down all the NPCs.
Join the army to see the world and get some action. Well, that worked out brilliantly, didn't it?
Join the army. Oh, you've gone very quiet. Still there, or do I need to reload my app? No, mine's I'm taking something. Just take it. Take it. What are they gonna do? Oh, well, we found the bakery key. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, I don't know if me being able to just go up the stairs like that was... I'm miles away. How that was meant to go. I figured I'd step behind the counter and she'd kick off. Maybe a bug. Where are we? Oh, I'm going just straight up the wrong way. And then I thought I was going the right way and I've gone even further away. This counts as trespassing. Yeah, we can just get into it here. Well, okay. All trackable leads in this region. Soldiers in here. Save. Loaded. Go. As to where we're going in here, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we need a little healing. I feel like food is almost not worth picking up. It's more just to eat it as you see it if you need to heal a little bit. Not feeling so well. He has a torch as well. James, old friend, I need your help. I made a mistake. I found a way into a secret bunker hidden behind the substation, but there was something in there. It glows blue, but vivid like no blue I've ever seen on God's earth. And it hurt me, and now I'm hearing voices, and I don't know what to do. Meet me outside the bakery tomorrow night. I'll give Iris the slip. We can go back to the bunker together. Maybe we'll find a cure before this gets any worse. Philip. The plot thickens. We'll just go into this room. Yeah, the dispatch tube. Where we could store items. I mean, oh god, I need to... I guess I could store one of the rifles and not run carrying two of them. Maybe for trading, but... find something a little better. But yeah, the tube seems so infrequent. Interchange quarantine door.
Access denied. Unauthorized. Access granted. The interchange.
Yeah, don't make too much noise, Jesus. Are we gonna have the spooky fellas in here, do you reckon? Because we got all those blue mushrooms. Oh no, we got rats. Will they not come out this bit? Let me see. Step out. They turn around. Step in. They turn around. Okay, well, we'll do this. I think we dealt with this before. Really. Molotov. And grab one of those. I think that's the sound of them running into the fire. I don't know if it's a limited number of rats or if they just keep spawning. Can I hit with the torch? No, I think you might be able to hit with it a little bit. Guess we're going to be doing a lot of kicking. Lock release, no power. Okay, let's crawl under here. Roll through. Sounds like a terrible idea. Rolling when there's rats about. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This is just gonna be like... There's like mushrooms everywhere. And what's her face had spores on her. Is this just gonna be the mushrooms did it? Take that ammo. Oh, well, I'm gonna take the... Yeah, I can't go in there. I wonder if we can get, like, a protective suit or, like, filter it out or something. I can't go in there. I took a load of damage just from doing that. All fun and games until someone's irradiated. Don't meet the badge discipline. Don't skimp on it. Speaking of badges... We unlocked some new ones. What do we got? Gut health, buff duration, and blue fingers. Harvest young spores from heavily infected sources. Effects from consumables last longer. Food consumables also grant a damage resistance buff. Okay, that's that last one. That last one sounds pretty good. I gotta say, that made me jump last time. Right, well, this is where I needed to be. As to where I needed to put the power. That's tube. There's one there. The processor, no power. I feel like all of these red dots are power cells that I need to find. I'm wondering if that's going to be like the big thing for the game, is you do loads of stuff dotted around and then you find, what, 10 more needed? Maybe 8 afterwards. Next. Am I floating? Where do we stick the power then? Open. Let the open. Shadow's here, howdy. Two training stimulants just there. Would have grabbed those before if I'd looked around. Came in from the side door. Look down here. I don't actually know where we put the power cells. We got an outlaw. Follow us down that way. something like extra spooky about them just like walking around and whistling like that. Remind me again, Shadow, what was Star Cause? Is that from Starfield? Star Belt. Genuinely can't remember. It's been that long since I played. Nuka World. Oh, okay. There we go. That's where we need to throw one of the powers. Make sure there's no one in here. Ah, we've got some water down there. Very good. Battery request at the Skavemore Depot. Douglas, get a battery across to the Skavemore Vehicle Depot. You want to get a modified tank running if you can believe it. I don't see why we need to worry about mobilizing any military here. Draw you a map to the personal hatch. It's a little discreet. Okay, well that's going to be where there's another battery. This one already though, so let's get that in. We're gonna make the lights red. Okay. Barred from the other side.
Access granted to robotics facility.
Okay. Access granted to robotics. Am I meant to be platform across these terminals? Why is data stored the storeroom key? Oh, okay. Maybe we don't go jumping straight straight into there. Let's go back upstairs and check the other door. Because there was another door up here, I believe, unless it was the one I came through. Probably the same room, but just on the balcony. Viz. Robotics over there. This area gives me like Portal vibes. You know, when you end up in the back rooms bit to it. I don't really want to have to fight that big robot fella. But I have a bow and arrow. We've got a wall-mounted turret as well. Well, I mean, I guess we're heading over to robotics. I think it's going to absolutely shred me. Robotics, Data Store Bravo, Skavemore. There we go, exit. Slatindale, exit. Rain controls. Rain controls, you say. Hello. World's here, howdy. Was this the other door? Crane controls. Requires crane control room keycard. Oh, I guess every room has its own keycard then. Wow. Metal Gear. This is a terrible idea. Oh no. Oh no.
Safety is everyone's concern. Never assume it's somebody else's problem. It is always yours.
No, it just thought it saw me. We're getting the bow out forward. The bow's not going to be doing anything. Wait until the laser goes the other way and then dodge under it, surely. Like old school Metal Gear Solid style. This is not the time for metal detecting. No. No, it is not. We climb up here. Here we go, robotics. We get in. We can get into robotics. Very good. Oh, my ears, that was loud. Firing up part of the interchange has given me access to robotics. Bard member remembers an atomic battery being sent to a vehicle depot in Scavenmore. Go to Scavenmore. This is probably an area to pick batteries. To be fair, I have another battery already. But maybe we should have figured out where to stick that. Get a grenade, pistol ammo. I already have a pistol. High power 9mm. Average damage, average range. Kinda wish you could see the stats before picking it up. Average damage, average range. Semi-automatic, high capacity, semi-automatic. Reading what it said. I don't like that the trespassing word at the top's in red. Makes me feel like I've already been spotted. I mean, it seems empty. Can't hear any, like, robot footsteps. Is this not... The layout of this place, having only recently streamed it, very much reminds me of... There was a level in one of the sniper games. I think it may be the latest one, the Resistance one, where you have to go underground to stop, like, some Nazi super weapon. This feels very similar. Yeah, with the balcony and stuff like that, it seems very similar. Might just be me. Canteen. Oh no, there's rats. What was that, Jank? Right, there's rats in the canteen. That checks out. Deal with those in good time. So look around.
Robotics facility status report. Experimentation wing offline. Administration wing offline. Secure laboratory offline.
It's offline. Glowing blue over there. These upper rooms. I cannot get into these. We're gonna need the torch. And yeah, we need to shut doors behind. So you're finally awake. Gotta press this button. Well, I have no idea what this button does. This is apparently charged up already. It like activates this maybe. Is it just going to be like a little visual thing? Maybe I need to find something to insert and then do it. Yeah, I figured I'll shut the doors behind me in case there's like rats at any point. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we'll scroll into that. That's fine. And it's just a little electrocution, it's fine. Control room keycard, there we go. We've got a training stimulant here as well. Rank, I've received the prototype signal redirect. It's perfect. Exactly to my design, and I've already tested it out, and it works a charm on our power networks. I'll be keeping this one as my own. No need to tell anyone. They'll only make a fuss about me routing power without the proper permissions. Room keycard then, where it is. Again, maybe on the raised area over on the other side. Maybe this room, maybe. This looks kind of control roomy. The sign that says control room kind of gives me a little bit of a hint. This might be the control room. Behind us. Inventory is full. Those stimulants. Training stimulants, please. We are racking up a nice amount of pistol ammo, by the way. That one. Pistol, submachine gun, arrow, rifle, shotgun. If I can carry a max of 50. I guess we get to sort of the max amount and then we can start blasting. Training stimulants. We now have up to 6 that we can use, so... What was it? Gut health that we were going to do. This costs 6? Jesus. What else have we got? Heart rate no longer has an impact on draw duration for bows. Press up by the bow is fully drawn to briefly so time. I don't know how we're going to be pressing up while we're drawing. This is maximum health. Low health regeneration is faster and restores more health. Heart rate rises slower and recovers faster. Defeating an enemy in melee combat grants a melee damage buff. Reduces damage from melee attacks for 5. Might get that. Your items are worth more when bartering. Search bodies and containers faster. For 5. For 5 of these points, that's insane. I'm gonna go for thick skin. Reduces damage from melee attacks. I can guarantee I'm gonna get this, and then everyone's just gonna be shooting at me. $5 that cost. Here we go, button.
Powered down, as instructed. Only a signal redirected device can be used to regain access, and I'm taking that secret with me. The plans for the device, the prototypes, I'm gonna bury them. There's a manor house in Skidmore. The soldiers will have cleared it out by now, so it's as good a spot as any. If anyone finds this
Okay, very good. Looks like we're going with the Skidmore then. That's several things now.
once the quarantine is fully enacted, and if by some miracle you are listening to this, well, I am so sorry. The automated security will be powering up right about now.
Oh, great. Brilliant. Robot, very good. Itches that mate, fantastic. I do like that there's like not really I mean there's a little bit of a map here, but the data store over there. Where's this fella? Over there. Just through there. Now you get down here. Yes, the robot will activate. That's... Do I need to do something with this power? Hide. Very surprised it couldn't just see me there. No power. Ah, what do we do with this? Guess it's just did. Look through here in a second. See if there's anything over here. Did. I figured we'd need to grab that and plug it in somewhere, but power control beta. Right, it's gonna be in there, isn't it? What's this? Robot assembly. On the wrong side. You know, if I was designing a big robot like that, do you know what I'd put on it? No power. There's no power to get into the power room. Well, we're gonna have a problem. Have to follow tubes around and redirect. Yeah, if I was making a robot like that, I'd put a camera on the back of its head. 360 degrees of camera for the patrolling robot. Power control alpha. Can we get into this one? Lock release, no power. There's got to be another way into it. That's a big fat no. How are we going? Lighting is fantastic. Maybe there's a way to cut through it up there. Get into the power room. Please don't open that door. Pull the lever. I get in there? I feel like that guy's gonna have some searching from here. Storage room key. Hey. Our control room over there. We'll check that in a minute. Well, that's probably not good. No, I had another look around the castle. Okay, I couldn't find what was needed there. So I went to the quest giver and just killed them. Ergo, I have completed that quest. hum from that. I tell you, they're certainly not like the ones from Atomic Heart, okay? I'll tell you that. I don't know if I need to do that or if it's just like visual fluff. I think it might just be visual fluff. I think it's because I could do it with the other one to get the key. At least. What are these areas? There's probably going to be a battery slot at some point. I hope it's not down here. Oh god, instant radiation. Use burn, bleed, and poison. I think your radiation. Oh. Clear the area or you will be considered a threat. Use storage room key. Wait a minute. This music is pretty good. Is somewhere different then? Oh. It's not seeing me, right? You know what'd be great here? Puzzles and platforming. Oh my god, don't see me. I think this might just be for another stimulant. Read this while he's doing that. I wish the X-ray crystallography examinations had borne fruit, but the scatter seems random, which is impossible. There are processes here that we do not currently understand yet. Must if we are able to have any hope of a synthesizing oberite when the supply is expended. Physical properties are astonishing, miraculous even. Either the so-called atomic batteries or the manufactured brains would have been possible without the stuff. I cannot admit to the possibility that this is all we shall ever have. There must be a way. Oberite. It's over now. This is a terrible door to try and unlock. Oh god, I thought it was going to lock me out then. It must have run off. Oh god. Oh god. Now we're fine. Honestly, it's worth getting spotted to hear the music. It's pretty good. Activating suspicious modes. Now, we didn't actually go into the canteen, did we? So there could be something in there, but we're then going to have to deal with it. I should probably have dealt with the rats before the robot. Nope. Shotgun ammo. I feel like the weapon slots on the inventory are structured so I can have a pistol in here, rifle, shotgun, secondary rifle or shotgun, and then bow. So I kind of need to find a shotgun. We haven't seen one since those initial ones. Maybe I should have kept it. Alright, let's see. How are we powering this then? It goes through there. I mean, that literally goes inside. We power the doors from the inside. This thing goes over here. Comes down, goes through the wall there. It's just gonna lead to that broken bit, surely. Yeah, it comes along, goes to that. No prompt for like pick it up, because this is where the issue is, I believe. I also don't actually know where this is snapped off from. I'm gonna power up the turret when we do it as well. He's not looking too good. I think both, Herky. We found that research. I don't know if there's a way that we can take it out of that. Well, that's not going to do anything. I'm kind of at a loss what to do with this. Check my notes in a moment if I can't find anything. Check the control room again. Stairs, my one weakness. Okay, so possibly going to be something in the canteen. I'm wondering if that's what the robot's shooting at. Hear me out. Can't believe I get one bite there. Yeah, hear me out. We open the door. And then surely he'll shoot at the rats. They go by. So looking at the canteen, I can't really see anything that would be useful in here. I'm just doing a swirl of death. Do it. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, this might just be for a load of little supplies and what have you. Meat. The meat. Nice rotten food. Was kind of hoping for like maybe a note or something. You know, just something. Right, let's check control room again then. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm a little confused. We need to get into a room, but to get into that, we need to activate power in 2 side power rooms, and those rooms are locked because there is no power. So maybe, even though we could get into the robotics area, you know how I put a battery in the main component? Maybe the other one was the robotics, so I may need to go back. Let me look at the journal. Okay, the interchange needs power. Resolve that one. Data store alpha. Yeah, central processor is offline. Where was the central room? Nope. Rude. Yeah, is there anything else we can interact with in here? Because if not, we may just have to leave for now. But this has turned out to be the same as finding the key for the castle. Is the robot stuck? No, robot might be stuck. Let me double check here again. I just figured with the trail mark there, leading around the corner to the box that's got the arrow, would be something more than just a little platform with like, it was just one item here. I guess not. I don't know if me torching the rats like that has confused the robot. Now it'll take us to the lower level. Very epic music. And yeah, we can't go down that way because of radiation. Back around here, this room was also locked, right? Yeah. I guess we're out of here then. And this is where the robot was. Right, let's get out of here. Oh god. Oh god. Wasn't powered down enough. Better damage there. But the food really doesn't do anything. I think the food's more for like backup, and then if we take that perk where it gives us a buff, that's... I don't want to waste a full medikit. Vehicle depot in Skevermore. We should find somewhere to stick this other battery, and then I've cleared that. What else? New lead found. Voice Tanner appears to have followed me into the interchange. He announced her presence over the loudspeaker system. He is set up in Data Store Charlie and wants me to come meet her. Is that not where we came from? Just make loads of noise. Into there just yet. Electric lock tower. I guess we should probably go and see that then. So where was that? Set up in C. This is an exit. I wonder if this is for Skevermore. Right. We know where to go to get to Skevermore then. We need to go. Let's go to C. See the scientist that's gone there. The engineer. B. Where the hell is C? Saw Delta. Punch the robot. I hurt my hand. Came from where the hell is C? How do we get to it? Can we cut through here and go on the other side? The A, I can see B. We're pretty much at D. The hell is C? Quarantine. What do you mean target spotted? Oh, there's outlaws on the other side of here getting shot by turrets. But this goes to Slatin Dale. He is like back through here. This way. Yeah, other side of this. Yep, someone's getting shredded. It's fine, it's just a little electrocution.
We meet again. I gather that you're the one who's responsible for restoring the power supply here.
Kind of.
Well, it seems I've greatly underestimated you. I'm sorry I was so dismissive of you before. I'd had so much trouble with this place. It just seemed incredible that anyone else might manage it. I've been trying to get in here for simply ages. Oh, I'd just about given up hope.
For simply ages.
To be perfectly frank, I only got in by shadowing you and tiptoeing in here after you. A tad underhand of me, I know, but just look at this place. Isn't it amazing?
We'll go wary. You mean you were following me?
Nothing nefarious, I assure you. Well, perhaps moderately nefarious, I suppose. I just wondered if I might have shortchanged your competence, and if you were onto something interesting. And well, gosh, what an understatement that turned out to be. Isn't it a remarkable sight? The interchange in all its glory. I was beginning to think I'd never see the inside of it. Think of all the secrets that might be hidden here.
Do you have any idea what it was used for? Maybe we shouldn't be here. Didn't they quarantine this place for a reason?
That they did. Almost certainly something to do with these strange growths dotted around the place. But we can only get closer to understanding something if we see it ourselves. Although, let's be careful about that, yes? The important thing is that we're in here, and I cannot overstate my delight that you managed it. Now finally, there's a chance I can get into the communication systems proper. And listen, we don't need to trust each other just yet. But maybe we can work together. It's a bit of a two-person job, this. Look,
I'm listening.
If I can get a message through the interference field, I should be able to sort out an exit for us. I'd need a whole array of transmitters to punch through the interference, though. There are a few radio towers across the area that should do the trick. I've restored power to them, but I seem to be locked out of their controls. The operators must have isolated the towers from the network when the quarantine was declared. But look, if you could find each tower and release the security lock, I can fiddle around this end and try to use the array to blast out a signal. Here, I'll give you map coordinates for each tower. Good luck.
Oh boy.
Do your best. And try not to get eaten by any goblins.
Okay, we're gonna go find radio towers. Really? Mortgage spotted. Should we go to Skegness, wherever it's called? Skelling 4? Where are we going? It was down here, wasn't it? Wow. Stalingrad. Evermore, that was it. Jesus. Wait, say Skevermore, but then we're just back into the main room. Good job all these signs are here, because I haven't got a clue where I'm going. SFL Rose. Is this one going to be locked? Yes, it is, so we'll have to go find the other way then. I thought we're gonna do all the stuff. Then we're gonna get all these nodes unlocked. We're then gonna be allowed to go down to Oberon, which I guess is I'm gonna say the deep earth research place where we found these crystals. You know, that will wake you up. Jesus. Yeah. And then we roll on the other side. Stop Bravo. I haven't found more areas where we can get shot by robots. Where we can put batteries in. It's just got a right sort of 70s British sci-fi vibe to it. Try that again. Evermore exit. Side. Where's the robot going? It's going that way. What do you mean putting on the torch means they could see me straight away? What do you mean? What do you mean? Is this just shut? No power. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. How the hell do I get to Skevamore then? We're gonna power this up first. The power. Where the hell do we put the power nodes in? I have a node. Everywhere is unpowered. Could be a case of like put node so you can enter area 1 where you'll find more information. How the hell did it see me? I genuinely don't know how it saw me there. We'll just hide there, are we okay? My legs. Attention quill. Can we sneak into this? It's just straight up fully blocked off.
Reminder for robotics personnel. All fire drills are temporarily suspended while flamethrower tests are conducted. If you hear the alarm, act immediately.
Okay. Can't believe we got spotted again. Not gonna be enough time for him to have like lost aggro. Yeah. Oh, we're in and out. Got a note there. Gonna read that. Temporary quarantine my ass. 2 full days since the explosion and still no sign of an evacuation plan. We need a guarantee. We need that device Dr. G was developing. Called it a signal redirector and used it to remotely fiddle with our power cables. Frank Stevens helped make the device, and he might still be hiding out in robotics. Head down there and look for him, will you? Well, he told us about the thing. I'm going to have to check the logs again. The robot is just now standing there menacingly. Why is signal redirector? Something tells me we need the signal redirector. Not the first one of those we found. And that's going to help open up a lot of areas. What do you mean it spotted me? What do you mean? Exterminate.
Reminder for robotics personnel. All dosimeter badges must be handed in promptly on the specified dates. Radiation is no joke.
Go back to Slatindale, or are we going to maintenance? Hard from the other side. At the moment, I don't think so. I'd imagine there's probably going to be ways for us to do that. I want to get through this area and then... Oh my god. Check our old notes. Signal redirector plans were buried in Skevamore. We can't get to Skevamore this way. We're going to have to find another way to get to it. Or one door is blocked by power access and the other one's just blocked. Found an old recording in the robotics facility left by the engineer who made the signal redirector device. In it, they said they were taking the secrets of the device and burying them in the grounds of a manor house in Skevamore. This needs to be priority number 1, I think. So we need to get this together more somehow. I'm hoping it's not just through this place. We definitely have to platform across here. Pro safe before we do it. Yeah, then that leads up there. Is that... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does that just not lead around here? Is this just making me do this for no reason? Board from the other side. Right, we need to get down there for something. Parkour. Our heartbeat's going mental here. Data store D storeroom. Data store D. Okay, we have a key to a storeroom for this area. Where's the storeroom? Wow. Data store D, so there's a storeroom in here somewhere that's locked. Data store D. Right, let's go in here from the start and we'll try and find this storeroom. Is it start this? Yeah, right, we're definitely in this bit. The hell's the storeroom? Like, this is now not data store D, and this is... Okay, we'll check the lower floor. Storage, there we go. Got a training stimulant. We got crafting manual. 3 new skills available. Ammo. Anytime today when we got the screen. Construction is nearly complete. Construction of the Windscale facility is nearly complete, and it would appear that we have been largely successful in keeping the true objectives of the project classified. The fact that a small nuclear reactor has been constructed on site to meet the facility's power demands has helped to sell the power plant lie, but not be complacent, especially given the uniquely sensitive nature of our endeavours. Perimeter security has also been increased since our friends in Cheltenham picked up encoded chatter about the facility and its purpose from the other side of the curtain. Secrets. Kind of hoping that there'll be something with that would help us. Slatendale, detention quarter robotics. Robotics, right, we need to get back out of here into Slatendale, because I don't think we can get through here to get to Skevermore. Let me have a look at the regions. How big the map is then, like... All the way down there, maybe? Maybe if we look at here... What have we got there? Radio tower. Might help. Considering that Skevermore can be accessed through the interchange, we have the access point there, access point there. I don't know, is it over here somewhere? Is it down here? I am going the wrong way. I need to get out of here. Back to Slatendale. Oh. This isn't the way out, but I don't think we've been here. I think this is where the outlaws were. Right, Slatendale that way. Facility, quarantine. Are these just facing that way? They are. Okay, I'm good if I'm here then. Okay, it's just a different way in. We went through there, I believe. Medical. Let me guess, no power. No power. Right, let's wait for a second. We'll see if we can get into this. Oh my god. Okay, they can rotate around if they've spotted you. I guess one's on the threat, so I wonder if you can destroy them. Again, signal redirector. I feel like we're going to have to find a way to scavenge more, get the signal redirector, and then this whole area is going to be a little bit more manageable. I would imagine that by doing that, it'll just turn this off. Site office key. Get out of here. Okay, power on, power off. Why don't I just take the battery out of this? Sure, we don't need that. Jesus. So is that the way out to Slatendale? I do actually kind of like the fact that it isn't just telling me where to go and we're having to figure it out. I think that needs powering up from 2 bits for me to get through it. Right, well, that's Slatendale. What was the other area? Slatendale main facility. What was the bit to the right? Oh. Jesus. Right, Slatendale it is. Let's get out of here. This was the first way that we came into this area. Okay, well, the radio tower is that. The radio tower is the building that we were in previously. We couldn't figure out how to do it. I guess because now we needed to speak to the scientist. So we should now be able to interact with the tower. I'm wondering if that's going to be... I hope this isn't just like, do the tower. It opens up so much of the map. The sneaky fella down there. I'm not sure what he was doing. It's trespassing. Landmark added. Outlaw camp. Is that what this is? I mean, are they out shopping? There's no one here. Grab them oobs. I can hear a bandit. They're going to be in here or on there? Requires Slatendale radio tower keycard. Get out of here. Slatendale radio tower hiding out in a cave in the quarry. Just going to sneak up on me while I'm reading. To the survivor who finds this, I had to desert my post. Locals from the village have taken up arms and are looting the area like bandits. They've gone completely mad. There's a cave in the waterlogged quarry below this radio tower that I'm going to hide out in. Lock in the console so that the outlaws can't use it. Not that I've had anything from outside in zone from days, so if you need access, you should come find me. Please bring help if you can. A very random question there, Andy. Yes. In the quarry below. Oh my god, who's thrown that at me? Oh, was it a trap? It was a trap. Dare I ask why you require this information, Andy? These are outlaws. I think these are outlaws. I don't think it's the guards. Makes sense. There we go. Definitely an outlaw. Just because some folk don't, it seems a waste. The broth's like one of the best bits where all the flavour is. Worth the arrow. There is someone here.
What the? Just like trains. Yeah, you'll rue this day.
Hang on. Shoot it.
Is that really all the arrows I have? I'm sure I had more than that. Dune. Off some of the best bit, Andy. That was a nice headshot. Oh, it's got a gun.
Bloody typical. Need to reload.
Need to reload. Jesus.
They're running.
Jesus. Where are they? Where are they?
I'm shooting.
I'm not letting you live.
There you are.
Keep your head in future.
Jesus.
Oh, you bastard.
Right there.
Oh my god, wow.
I'll have your...
Could we kick any slower? Oh god, there's so many of them. Shut the door behind us. I'm about to die. I'm very much about to die. that a shotgun?
You what?
Arrow blaming. Give me an arrow. Give me an arrow any day. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I think I got him. Got some of them anyway. I was right over there at the left. Good god, there's loads of them. Probably shouldn't stay here. Get this reloaded while we're waiting.
Be more careful. They're killing us.
Look at that little bit of a waste. But a bunch of the cup news. I've got to say, if the cup stuff is decent, real ramens. Japanese restaurant near me and it's expensive. I'd look less at the price of the place, Andy, and more of the reviews. But if it's like if it's an authentic place, it's probably good. And like cup noodle, or like off-brand cup noodle. Nice headshot there, very good. Any more? Any more? Yeah, the pistol's not bad. Chum. Nissin cup noodles. Yeah, they're great, Andy. They're the best ones to go for. And there's probably still more of them alive. Are you spicing the cup noodle pots up, Andy, or are we just a noodle and water man? Oh, these are full of skeletons. Okay. Clear a few of them out. I think I've definitely improved combat-wise in this. A first stream, shocking. I think, like I said, going in expecting sort of Fallout tier combat. Waiting 3 minutes is more than enough, so I don't really add anything. Oh, Andy, you gotta add some stuff. I'll send you a DM. Like, it takes a little effort, but... No. Here we go. Right, I'm gonna guess this is where we need to be. Honestly, like, The melee wise, we're rolling with this sword. It's high damage and fast attack speed. It's so incredibly slow to swing that weapon. We go for the cricket bat only run. Get the sent across to you. Also, Andy, I was in not your specific one, but your place of work, if you know what I mean. We've just upgraded the world food section there for a load of stuff that you'd be interested in. Don't know if that's across the countrywide or just our store specifically. As if you shoot the red barrels, I'm pretty sure they explode, but I haven't done it yet. Pneumatic dispatch tube. What did it describe? Maybe it isn't here, you know. This is a secret doorway. There was a bunker underneath the quarry. Or in the quarry. Either that or it was this and they're dead. Yeah, it was at a like a Japanese section, but there's now like just general Asian addition to it. It's loads of Korean stuff. But yeah, I'll hit you up with a DM if I remember. With just a couple of things that will take your Nissan cup noodle experience from like a 9 out of 10, like 12. I don't know where the boss is. He took some fellas off on one of his jaunts. Could be anywhere. I don't think he's daft enough to go out on the lake. Anyway, he'd need a boat. I'll send you a runner when he comes back. Right, we need to go to the lake then. Arrows in the dartboard. Oh, 180. Take those. And there's anything else here. One. Right, we need to go to the lake. Store's losing its butcher, fish, and cafe. Yeah, I think that's happening with ours, Andy. Maybe not the maybe not all of it, but I know that there's trimmings being made. But how do they want to pick that up? This one. Lake. Lake. There's a lake right in front of me. I could have used the double-decker buses as like a barrier. Anyway, he'd need a boat. Is this what they're classing the lake? Just where the quarries filled up a little bit? He'd need a boat. This can't be what it was talking about, right? Oh, no. No. Okay, so that's why we can't go into the water. I'm going to assume they're like... Oh, it's leeches. That's why there was a warning sign before. So that's how they're going to get away with us not traversing just across the water instead. I need to drop down to that then. Or we need to find some kind of boat. So janky. Run. You see how slow I was going in the water there? We're in like ankle high water. And it's acting like I was up to my neck. Let's have no trouble. Or you'll get it. We'll see if there's another way down to here. I didn't need to do that, but there we go. Jesus, that was close. That was incredibly close. Was that a trap? Or did they just fire an RPG at me? It's got to be done. You got to throw a firecracker at them. What was that garbage?
You asked for it. Right. Best to have a look forward.
Got a shot. Well, it might be time to test the rifle. Yeah, they explode. Goes on a little fire and then it explodes. Yeah, it just seems to struggle with any sort of ledge. Legs just go all spaghetti. Or falling over. Crying. They definitely lose interest too quick. Take cover. Oh god. My leg. Yeah. Might be able to hide out here for a moment, just let the aggro go off a little bit. Or maybe not. God sees me. I out. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh my god, it's not loaded. Rookie mistake. Jesus Christ. Oh, I have no healing items. Do you mind? I'm pretty sure I just loaded. Get out of here. We loaded the gun. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Alright, well, that's probably a good point. Oh, I'm here. I need to get away so I'm not an aggro. I kind of wish you could go prone, you know, from just crouching. It was it. Surely they won't find me here. Why not? Right, let me throw a save. Let's save in slot 4 in case we have any issues. Right, I'm out of time for now, so I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm going to go and grab some food. All being well, I will probably be back in a little bit as well for those watching live. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, for this episode, I'm going to leave it there for now. So as usual, if you have enjoyed, do drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Do check the links down in the video description as always if you're looking to support the channel. Any more support is appreciated. That was said and done. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.
Lost him! Damn it!
Donald Clan!
There's no one here.